What is up, guys? Hope you're all having a lovely festive period. I just wanted to, just before Christmas, give you guys another thrift haul, as over the past few days slash past week I've been out in the thrift stores picking up lots of goodies to get ready for, moving into next year, making sure for like the January sort of sales, I guess. I reckon there'll be like a bit of a January sale vibe on Depop, as well as just people spending Christmas money they've got. So yeah, got a few nice bits to show you. I've got this whole rail to go through and a few pairs of shoes. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So the first piece I wanted to show you, picked this up recently. It's just this sort of vintage sweatshirt with this really nice embroidery on it. It's got these mice and there's just like flowers and leaves, and it's just a very nice embroidered piece. The tag on it says it's from Montage. Don't know if anybody's heard of that. Yeah, just says Montage, and it says it's a size small. Yeah, nice thing about this is it's got this collar on it, and I had a similar piece to this and it had like a collar, so collared sort of sweatshirts are definitely just got Depop written all over it. I'm sure this will sell pretty quick. It's got this nice tan colorway, and yeah, picked this piece up for 50p in the charity shop, so crazy steal. We should get around 15 to 20 pounds on that. Next up, I got a pair of trousers, just basic stuff here. This is just a pair of Timberland Chinos. They're a size 32, so a good men's sort of size. Nothing really special about them. They've got some nice detailing on the buttons there. Yeah, just the nice Timberland logo. And then on the back, the only other detail is this embroidered logo on the back pocket. Other than that, nothing really special. Again, 15 to 20 I reckon on those. I don't think they're too old, but yeah, just nice, strong branded chinos. So yeah, I picked up those Timberland Chinos as part of like a big bundle I got from this really clutch charity shop, where they were actually doing like fill a bag for £1, and they just had this like mountain of clothes on this table. So I spent like a good 30 to 45 minutes just going through everything, because if I'm paying like 20, depending on how much I got, I think I got 5 items while I was there, so I paid like 20 pence a piece. So I got those chinos for 20p. Next up, I found this just Nike black hoodie with the kangaroo pocket. Shame it's not a center swoosh, but beggars can't be choosers. Just got the embroidered swoosh on the chest area there, and this is on a Nike blue tag, size medium. I was pretty excited about this because it's just like a really easy seller on Depop, but then I did notice there was a couple of like bleach stains on this wrist area, which will affect the price a little bit. So I reckon sort of like 15 to 20 again on this, but more likely sort of around a solid 15, I reckon 10 to 15 even. So yeah, just a nice stock filler. Got the kangaroo pocket, nothing on the back, but yeah, just an easy seller in my opinion. That's why I picked it up, and again I paid like probably like 20p for this piece. Next up, I've been just finding Lecoq Sportif pieces left, right and center recently. This was a really nice find. I've got this exact one, but in like a pale green or light green kind of colorway, and this is like a nice purple, like violet lilac colorway. It's got these like contrast stitching going across the sort of like torso area, and a nice embroidered logo. Size large, just a really nice sort of polo shirt. Again, sort of 10 to 15 pounds easily on this, and again I paid around 20p for this, so really happy I took the time to dig through this pile, because it did take me a little while to find some of this stuff, but once you do find it, solid Depop sellers. Next up, I got a pair of sort of like joggers, so nice just loungewear piece, and it's this pair of North Face joggers, just grey colourway. You got the like thick drawstrings there, and it's just got this like nice burgundy maroon stripe going down each of the legs, and it's also got like zipper pockets, so that's a little bonus there, and it's even got a nice little velcro back pocket. So yeah, should be a nice easy 15 to 20 on those. Again, paid next to nothing, like 20p, 20 to 50p, and yeah, solid find. So the next piece I found was a nice sort of 90s Y2K kind of Nike vest top. Was really stoked to find this, because this is actually embroidered center swoosh. So yeah, really happy with this pickup. Annoying that it's not like a t-shirt or a hoodie, but you know, I'm not complaining. It's just got this nice white band across, and then just all navy, nothing on the back, but it does have this like older cut and sewn little, yeah, nice sort of 90s dry fit patch on the waist there. Not sure really, I think like 20 to 25 if I'm really lucky, but I think this will be like a solid 15 to 20, just because it is like a vest top, not the most wearable thing this time of year, but I'm sure somebody will pick that up. Next up was sort of a pricier find in more of a high street charity shop, but it's this really nice sort of like dark purple maroon colorway Helly Hansen jacket. Sold a few of these in the past. They're not like, they're not super fast sellers, but they do get bought up eventually. So yeah, thought I'd pick this up because it is a nicer colorway. The ones I picked up before have all really had like minor defects and stuff, but this one's super nice condition. Got the embroidered logo on the front there, right in the middle. Then you also have a nice little embroidered hit on the sleeve, as well as a nice spell out on the back of the collar. Now this was meant to have a packable hood. The packable hood is unfortunately missing, but yeah, I'm not really a fan of like detachable hoods anyway, so yeah, hopefully should be still an easy sell without the hood. And then yeah, it's just got multiple pockets. It's a really solid coat. These are pretty pricey, brand new. So yeah, this is a nice 30 to 40 pound piece all day, and I did pay £8 for this one. But yeah, when you see like pricier bits, don't be afraid to pay up, like, because obviously I saw that and I was like, in a charity shop you are a bit like, ugh, but at the end of the day, a piece like this you're never gonna let go on Depop for, you know, any less than probably like £30. So definitely worth picking up. There's profit to be made in stuff like this easily, so don't be afraid to pay a little extra money for good quality brands like Helly Hansen. Next up is this nice purple, still can't say this brand, Berghaus. Going with Berghaus, definitely not how you meant to say it, but yeah, just a purple fleece zip-up sweatshirt. It is a size 18 women's, so yeah, I'm sure this would fit like a large men's, I reckon. But yeah, really nice piece, strong brand, fleece stuff sells really well, especially this time of year. Nice little logo hit on the back there. The only problem I had with this is it's sort of got this weird sort of bunching up around the zip. It's kind of like warped, so I'll just have to explain that as much as I can in the description, but still an easy, I normally get £20 on these all day, so yeah, I think I paid around £3 to £5 on this, can't quite remember, but yeah, definitely pick up this brand if you see it, Berghaus, that's what I'm going with. Next up, I was a little unsure of this piece. It just like, there was nothing that completely sold me on it, but it was like £3 and I'm sure somebody will like it. It's this Reebok sort of windbreaker jacket. It's got this sort of like 90s version of the Reebok logo where they've just put RBK, and yeah, it's got this kind of like interesting zip where the zip sort of like comes up the side and not straight up the middle. And then you've got this sort of turquoise against the grey. Definitely resembles the Deliveroo colour scheme a bit, so you may get mistaken for a Deliveroo driver if you go out wearing this, but you do have the logo on the back of the collar there, and it's kind of got this cool wavy pattern on the back. And it does have like the older Reebok tag with the sort of like size tag with the flags on. Yeah, when you see size tags with like the flags on, definitely means it's an older piece because they stopped doing that a long time ago. You see the same on Adidas size tags from like the 90s, early 2000s. They'll have the like flags printed on. So yeah, do look out for that. Probably a £15 to £20 piece, just not really exciting, but I couldn't turn it down for like £3. Next up, might be a bit of a difficult sell, but it's this sort of Timberland corduroy jacket with like this really nice sort of Sherpa lining. The only problem I have with this is the back. So the back originally must have had like a really nice Timberland spell out on the back with like the logo here, but yeah, I don't know how it was printed on because it's just, as you can see, it's all come off and all that remains is this like cut and sewn date here with the numbers cut and sewn in there. So yeah, it's a real shame this logo has come off, so I'm just gonna be brutally honest in the description, say like the logo's faded or like peeled off, but otherwise it's still Timberland. It's a really nice piece, like corduroy jacket with this Sherpa lining. I paid like 20p for this as part of one of these bundles, so yeah, not sure how much I can get for it with the fact that like the logo's completely come off the back, but I'm gonna shoot for around 35 to 40 and then just see what happens. Yeah, but even without the logo, really nice warm corduroy jacket, definitely great for these colder months that are rolling in. Right, so now I'm going to go into the t-shirts that I picked up. That was all like the outerwear bits and a few randoms. But yeah, first up, got this nice long sleeve North Face t-shirt. It's in this nice brown colorway. Brown's been really like popping at the moment, especially the brown like North Face Nupsy I've seen has been going crazy at the moment. People are paying crazy prices just because I think Kendall Jenner was pictured wearing it. But yeah, nice brown North Face long sleeve, and then you got the North Face print on the back there, in this sort of like, can't really tell what the texture of that's meant to be, but got a nice bit of contrast stitching around the back there. But yeah, solid little pickup. Paid 20p again in one of those bundles. So next up is just nothing special brand wise, but I just thought it was a really nice graphic t-shirt. It's just got this jellyfish with a couple of like little fish back here. Really nice graphic, I just thought. It's from a brand called Primitive Apparel. So I guess they do lots of stuff with sort of wildlife graphics. But yeah, I just thought it was a dope piece with the jellyfish. Really nice. And yeah, I think this should be a nice, easy sort of like £15 piece. Next up, we have this nice, really nice New Zealand like location tee, souvenir tee, whatever you like to call them. It just says New Zealand. It's got these tiny little kiwis there. I think that's what those things are called, kiwis. And it just says down under with this nice like spaced out spell out. Really nice piece. Again, 20p paid. Should be shooting around £15 for this one. Really nice. It's got a little bit like sun fading or something on there. But yeah, solid piece. Really nice colorway. Happy with that one. Next up, I've got this nice Kangal Polo Shirt. Again, in that like brown colorway. It's got a nice little embroidered hit there. Yeah, and it's also got a nice little hip tag. This brown colorway sort of reminds me of like that Travis Scott sort of brown he uses for like the Jordans he does and stuff. So yeah, just thought this was a really nice piece. It is a men's medium. Again, should be shooting around 15 to 20 on this all day. Kangal, not a brand that I get super excited about, but I just thought it was a really nice colorway. So I went ahead and picked it up. Again, got this in like a really big bundle, paid like pennies for this. So this piece, something I wouldn't normally pick up. It's a Fred Perry t-shirt. Picked it up just because it seemed like a bit of an older vintage piece. Don't know if you know much about Fred Perry. I definitely don't, but it definitely seems like a older, more vintage tag. And it's got this like cut and sewn emblem there. Just, yeah, just seems like an older piece to me. It's in this nice light blue. Did have some condition issues when I bought it. Had like some dodgy marks that definitely like sort of came out in the wash, but they're sort of like more faint now. I might be able to see them better on camera. Yeah, there's something like going on here. But yeah, we'll just make that clear in the post, and then yeah, I reckon 10 to 15, maybe a little more if I actually like do some research on it. And the final clothing item from the haul before we move on to the shoes, crew neck. Yeah, just a basic sort of classic Depop stock filler. Nice navy colorway with the red stripes going down the sleeve. Nice embroidered logo. It's a bit more of a new school piece. It's got that like modern blue tag on there. So yeah, nothing crazy old or anything, but you know, stuff like this just easy sell on Depop. Did actually pay quite a bit for this one. We paid $6.99, but when you see it and you just know you can flip it for like 20 to 25, you might as well just grab it. But yeah, this is from Oxfam, notorious for overpricing stuff, but yeah, solid pickup. Okay guys, and lastly I just want to show you the few pairs of shoes that I managed to pick up. So first off, not really the kind of thing I usually look out for or, you know, try and stock in the store, but I saw them and they were kind of cool, and I know they're sort of expensive. They're these hunter sort of ankle boots, Chelsea looking boots. But yeah, just a really good, like, you know, walk the dog shoe, festival kind of vibe. They've got like all these flowers printed all over them, and they're actually says inside of this one there, it says Royal Horticultural Society, so I think this is some sort of collab Hunter did, and they came out with these, and yeah, I just thought they were really nice. And I know it's like probably I can probably get like 50 to 60 pounds out of these, so I thought why not just grab them. I paid like a tenner just because I knew there was good value in these. So yeah, not the usual thing I pick up, but thought I'd give it a go. Grab those. Next up, was really happy to find these. Got these in a charity shop. It's a pair of Vans Old Schools. They've got like this feathery sort of like peacock pattern all over them, and they've got this like turquoise suede hits. Yeah, really good condition, like near new. I cleaned them up, and yeah, just really happy with these. They're a really cool, funky pair of Vans. So yeah, really happy to find these. Paid $6.99, I believe. And yeah, this is easy 25 to 30 pound shoe all day long. Yeah, always pick up good condition Vans. Like, one of the notorious things I see is just like horrifically beat up Vans in charity shops. Definitely, like, if you think you can clean them up and sort of salvage them, go for it. But most of the time I just pass, because a lot of Vans I see are like really horrifically beat. But anything like this, like good condition, really nice colorways, easy money all day long. So yeah, happy with those. And the final shoe pickup was a pair of DMs. It's now the second pair of DMs I've picked up in charity shops. So yeah, this is like sort of like don't really know my DM terminology, but I'm gonna call this like the low top version, because you got like the classic boots, and yeah, these like the low tops. Yeah, again, so yeah, these are more definitely old slash vintage, because these ones are made in England, which it actually says on the bottom of the sole. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, the made in England DMs are definitely worth picking up, because they've got a lot more value to the ones that are like more modern and just like made in China. So yeah, if you find like vintage DMs, they do actually have the Doc Martens stamp, which I don't think you're gonna. Oh no, just it's got a little Doc Martens hit on the back there, embossed. But yeah, these are in fairly good condition. You've got some like creasing on there, and this was unfortunate. I only really noticed this when I got back, but the back sort of heel on this has got a little tear in it, just here. But yeah, I'm just gonna make that very clear in the pictures and the description. But yeah, solid pair of shoes. These are heavily sought after, especially the made in England ones. One, because they're like made in England, and two, you know, Doc Martens are just a classic. So yeah, hopefully we can get around 50 to 60 on these. But yeah, so guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed checking out what I was able to pick up over the past week or so. Let me know in the description what your favourite item was out of this haul. I'll be interested to know which item you think was the best pickup. Also, this will all be going up on Depop over the next couple weeks, so keep an eye out for that. Obviously, if there's anything you particularly want, shoot us a DM at the Coppers Instagram, which is at Coppers97. Link will be in the description. Also, if you have a Depop store, feel free to drop your sort of handle down below. I'll be more than happy to check out your shop. If you've got any questions, obviously leave that down below. And yeah, just be sure to go follow Coppers on Depop, which is again at Coppers97. Give us a follow, like a few items. Nice to see you guys engaging over on the shop. Other than that, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.